Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. I am Surajwan, your instructor. Today we'll discuss about how to create fine-grained password policy using PowerShell. To create fine-grained password policy, so first of all you need to open your PowerShell. So press Windows and R key simultaneously to open Run and type in PowerShell and click OK. I'll maximize this one. Okay, here in this PowerShell, first of all you need to create a fine-grained password policy. To create so, type in as follows: new AD fine and just press tab button, find create password policy. Okay, then you can type the arguments. Well, in my previous PowerShell videos I have already shown you how to get particular commandlet arguments, right? So herein for this new AD fine grade password policy we need to know what are the arguments. Okay, so you can type it like get help, sorry, get help. Okay, and press enter. You can see here there are several arguments are there: name, precedence, authorization type, complexity enabled, credential, description, display name, instance, lockout duration, lockout observation window, and many more. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and create a fine create password policy. Okay, so type in new ad fine, just tab it. Okay, put the argument name, give your appropriate policy name. Okay, so here in I'll give in like finance. Okay, the next argument would be precedence. I'll just tab it. Okay, so I'll make it 10. My next argument will be maximum password age. I'll set it like 45 days. Okay, so sorry, herein this 45 it is denoted as days. This first double zero denoted as hour, second double zero denoted as minutes, and third double zero denoted as seconds. Okay, be clear about it. Then my next argument will be minimum password is, I'll set it like I'll set it like 15 days. Okay, 15 double zero. This is hour. Now this is minute. Now this is second. Okay, then sorry. Uh, then my next argument will be complexity enabled or not. Okay, just tab it. I'll set the boolean value true. We need a complex password settings. Okay, so make it true. Then my next argument will be minimum password length. I'll set it like 10. Then my next argument will be password history count. Okay, so I'll set it like 20. Okay, then my next argument will be lockout duration. Lockout duration, I'll set it like 0 days, 0 hours, 20 minutes only. Okay, so make it double zero. Okay, then after my next argument will be lockout observation window. I'll set it like 0 days, 0 hour, and 15 minutes. Okay, and double zero. Okay, so I have already told about this what is lockout duration, lockout observation in my previous videos. Okay, To know all about these arguments, you can refer to my previous video. Okay, then after the next argument will be lockout threshold. I'll set it like 4. Then my next argument will be sorry, reverse and reversible encryption enabled. I'll set it like boolean value true. Okay, here knowingly I'm leaving out protected from accidental deletion. Okay, why I'm leaving this out, I'll show you in my future videos. Okay, so for just now I'll leave it like this and press enter. Here my finance fine grade password policy is generated here. Now I'll assign this finance fine grade password policy to my finance users, right? So first of all I need to make sure what is my exact username. So here in this user, uh, okay, I'll just refresh it here. Finance user. Okay, so I'll go back to my PowerShell. Finance user. Okay, now you can add this finance fine grade password policy. So type it like this: add ad fine grade password policy subject and give the argument identity, that finance. Okay, sorry, this is small letter, right? Finance, and give the subject name, subjects assigned to this finance user. Okay, finance user. Now press enter. Okay, so here I have applied this finance fine grained password policy to my finance user group, right? To confirm it, we'll go ahead and open our Active Data Administrative Center. Here, navigate to CTC, go to the system folder and navigate to this password settings container. Okay, here you can see my finance fine grade password policy is created herein. Okay, and this finance fine grade password policy is assigned to my finance users. Here you can see direct applies to finance user. Okay, now I will minimize this one. I'll go to my PowerShell. Here I want to show you something. If you are having trouble with creating these fine grade password policies, you can get help from this PowerShell get help commandlet. Okay, so how you can do it? Get help, new ld, fine, just tab it. Okay, and press enter. Okay, so here you can see in this remarks, to see the examples, type get help new 8500 password policy example, and for the more information you can type get help new 8500 password policy in detail. Okay, so I'll go ahead with the example. So I'll just get help and type the example. Okay, and press enter. So here you can see using get help commandlet and example commandlet, this PowerShell query output shows how to create a fine grade password policy step by step. Similarwise, if you are having issue with assigning a password policy to a specific user or a group, you can get help like this. Okay, so I'll show you here. Get help, add ad, fine, just tab it. Okay, examples and press enter. You can see here the example: add a defined grade password policy subject, domain users PSO, subjects, this domain users group, right? On the second example, apply the fine grade password policy to user SAM account names Bob KE and Kim Abbey. Okay, so here you can see the example: add a defined grade password policy subject, this password policy, and the subjects, this users Bob KE and Kim Abbey. Similar wise, you can see this example 3 and example 4. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and create another fine grade password policy. So herein I'll type that argument which I left before. Okay. So I'll just type it here, protected from accidental deletion. Okay, so I'll set the boolean value to true. Okay, and I will rename this password policy to IT instead of finance. I'll set it like IT. Okay, now I'll press enter. Okay, here my IT fine grained password policy is generated. Now I'll go ahead and assign this IT fine grained password policy to IT users. Okay, so I'll make sure what is my group name, IT users. Okay, so I'll just okay, add a defined grade password to the policy subject. Identity, identity will be IT, this password policy, and the subject my IT user group. Okay, so IT user, I made it right. IT users, sorry, and it's a small, not a capital. IT users. Okay, and press enter. Okay, now I'll go ahead and check my accredited administrative center for this IT fine grade password policy, right? So just click here in. Just navigate to CTC and navigate to the system folder. Navigate to password settings container. Here you can see this IT fine grade password policy is generated here. I just made a mistake, sorry. You can change this precedence. Okay, it's not good to set precedence number same to everyone. Okay, so you just update it. IT and okay, you make sure whenever you are creating any password policy or anything, just make sure you are doing right thing. Okay, okay, now here I am done with this IT password policy. Now I'll go to my PowerShell to manage all these fine grade password policies, right? So I'll just clear this screen. So now I want to know what are the fine grained password policies I have set in my server. To get to know all those things, so you can type it like get ad fine, just type it now, fine grained password policy. Okay, now press enter. In this filter you can use this wildcard and press enter. Here you can see this R&D. This one I have already created before, so this one is showing here, and this R&D fine grade password policy is applied to R&D users. This distribution name, this common name R&D, common name password settings container, common name system, domain component CTC, and domain component COM. And the object GUID is generated here specifically for this R&D password policy. The similar wise, we have created a finance password policy and it is applied to finance user, and the IT fine grade password policy and it is applied to IT users. If you want to see specifically this IT password policy, you can type it like get ad fine grained password policy. Just type it and again type it fine grained password policy subject and press enter. In this identity, you can type the value IT and the press enter. Here you can see this IT fine grade password policy is showing up here, right? Now we have already three fine grade password policies herein. If you want to remove this fine grade password policies, then what you can do? You can just type it like remove ad fine grade password policy and just keep the identity, sorry, identity, let it IT. Okay, and press enter. Now it is asking me whether we want to perform this action or not. Okay, so I'll go ahead and select yes, press enter. Here you can see this access is denied. Why this error message is coming? Can you remember? We have said protected from accidental deletion and we have set the boolean value to true for this IT find grade password policy, right? Now we'll go ahead and remove finance fine grade password policy. Okay, fine, sorry, finance. Okay, and press enter. I'll say why. Press enter. Now you can see it is deleted. So here you can analyze this protected from accidental deletion argument is the safest way to prevent any kind of deletion of fine grade password from your server. So be cautious about it whenever you are setting any fine grade password policy. Now I'm done here with fine grade password policies with PowerShell. I hope you guys learned a lot and I suggest you guys you practice hard on your home lab so you'll get used to all those PowerShell things. Right? Now I'll see you in my next video. Up to then, goodbye and thank you.